I've got no problem if a local school board says we want to teach our kids about creationism, that some people have these beliefs as well. Let's teach them about intelligent design. I think teach them the best science. Give them the tools where they can make up their own mind, not only in science, but as they learn and teach about other controversial issues, whether it's global warming or whether it's climate change or these other issues. What are we scared of?
Today, the American people are, whether we know it or not, mired in a silent war. This war threatens the fabric of our communities, the health of our public square, and the endurance of our constitutional governance. It is a war against the propositions in the Declaration of Independence. It is a war against the spirit that motivated abolitionism. It is a war against the faith that motivated the civil rights struggle. It is a war against the soul of countless acts of charity. It is a war against the conscience that drives social change. It is a war against the heart that binds our neighborhoods together. It is a war against America's best self at America's best moments. It is a war. A silent war, but it is a war against religious liberty. This war is waged in our courts and in the halls of political power. It is pursued with grim and relentless determination by a group of like-minded elites determined to transform the country from a land sustained by faith into a land where faith is silenced, privatized, and circumscribed. Their vision of America is not the vision of the founding. It's not even the vision of our nation 10 years ago. It is a vision in which an individual's devotion to Almighty God is accorded as much respect as a casual hobby and with about as many rights and protections. Finally, let me finish by mentioning an incredible irony. I've been working on this speech for a good while. I've been thinking about what I wanted to share with you tonight. Last Thursday, exactly a week ago, something truly bizarre occurred. The person who was at the tip of the spear, prosecuting this quiet war on religious liberty, spoke at the annual National Prayer Breakfast in Washington. The topic he chose to speak about was defending religious liberty. I was stunned. I bet you the president of Hobby Lobby, who happened to be in the audience, I bet you he was stunned as well. Look, the president waxed eloquent. He's a great speaker. He always speaks well. About the horrors of religious persecution that are occurring beyond our borders. Good for him. And I want to be clear about this. I said this before. To be clear, churches in America are not being burned to the ground. Christians are not being slaughtered for their faith. There's no comparing the persecution of people of faith outside our borders to those inside our borders. Yet it's stunning to hear the president talk of protecting religious liberty outside the United States, while at the same time his administration challenges and chips away at our religious liberty right here at home. Once again, there's a Grand Canyon-sized difference between what this president says and what he does.